It's lovely to have you, Lynn,
Thanks.
and hear all of your experiences. It's really worth it. Everybody here would know Lynn. She's been around for quite some time, I think.
Yes. Yes.
So Lynn, we want to just ask briefly some of the things that are highlights in your life.
Okay.
And I wondered first if you'd tell us how you got born again.
We had actually made a commitment to the Lord at a youth conference that we'd taken a group of young people to. But for me, it was at my dad's funeral, as I went to thank Reverend Cindy for her support of both Mum and myself. I thanked her and she said my faith was shining through. And I said, no, that strength's coming from you. And her advice was that I was to go off and have a quiet chat with Jesus. And out of that chat with Jesus, in Mum and Dad's garden, I just became aware of the love of the Lord surrounding me, holding me and comforting me.
Yeah.
So that I see funerals in a very different way to a lot of what other people do.
Yes.
It was just amazing.
Yes.
Just amazing.
And so then 3 years later, what happened?
3 years later, our friends / ministers in Terang advised that we go and join them at a meeting in Camperdown, and we weren't really sure even what we're going to, but it turned out to be a Life in the Spirit seminar at the Catholic Church. And when I walked through the door, there was all those people I'd gone to school with, and it was just like coming home. Camperdown was home, and it was just like coming home and spending that time. And out of that, the first time actually I heard singing in tongues, won't ever forget. And then out of that finished in the September or October, and then out of that, the next May, we found ourselves working for the Lord at the campsite out the road here from Portland.
Wow, what a change that was.
Oh, definitely. The most meals I'd ever cooked was probably about 24 for Christmas lunch one day. And before we left there, we were there for 9 years, and before we left there, we had done lunch for 96 people.
Wow.
Just amazing, but God was with us.
So you must have had some real experiences there.
Amazing ones with injuries that didn't hurt.
Oh.
Do it at the house, and yes, it hurt.
Yes.
But to be cut, or Laurie having the water from the potatoes over his hand, no hurt, no repercussions from it at all. Just amazing. But I guess one of the joys there would be the 30 seconds we would sometimes have that children would say, somebody's left a book behind, and we could tell them that was the Lord's Word. It was the New Testament that was in every drawer. And so that was a thrill.
Yes.
Had a time frame, but that was a thrill.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So you would have met a lot of people over those years.
Oh, massive number. Yes, we did catered and self-catered camps. So, and that's where we met all the SUFM team and became friends with those, because they would be down here at Beach Mission in January, but they would have a camp every July out with us. And that was wonderful. Yes. Old time dance group that used to come in over Easter and then back again in August. That was a real fun time. A lot of stories to do with that group. So no, amazing times. Amazing.
Would have been hard to leave there then, I guess.
No, it was time.
Yes.
I really believe in Ecclesiastes, where it says there's a time for everything.
Yes.
And that was like our season for being at the camp.
Okay.
And then in the meantime, of course, the Lord had provided our building at Narrawong, the old church that we turned into our home. So that was all while we were at the camp.
That was an amazing experience, wasn't it?
Yes, it really was. It really was.
Yes, I remember visiting you in that house when you were.
Oh, did you?
You just finished it.
Wow.
A long time ago.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, we had some wonderful nights there as well.
Did you?
Yes. Our carpet was called King's Domain. The story.
Yes, wonderful.
Yes.
So, in the last 2 years, life has really changed for you.
Dramatically, and with It was with excitement, a few traumas before we headed off when we bought our car and caravan, but just such excitement and no regrets at all. We've seen so much of Australia, always loved to travel, but we've seen so much more now. God's creation is amazing, and the people that we've met along the way, and a lot of our little people, that's who we seem to be drawn to. Just amazing, and He goes before us everywhere we go. The amazing being able to get doctor's appointments in different places. In 5 months I would never have thought of going to the doctor's often, but I needed to, but it didn't matter where we were. I was able to get an appointment and see the doctor. It was just amazing. He was just ahead of us all the way. Yes. Ahead of us all the way.
That's wonderful. And now you're back here in the caravan park here.
Yes. But even that has been God's timing as well. Yes. There's a few things happening within family and with the COVID, of course, but within family and so forth, and it's just been amazing. But again, it's been just wait on the Lord, just be still, and know He goes before us. Whatever we're doing, He goes before us, as with everyone. Yes.
Yeah. How would you like to leave with the people? What would you like to leave with the people?
Just be still and listen, be vulnerable.
Yes.
Allow yourself to be vulnerable and hear the Lord speak to you and give you direction. And if you go to do something and you have no peace about it, don't do it. Wait until He gives you the peace. Make all your plans, but wait for His peace before you step into it.
Thanks, Lynn. That's great advice. Thank you.
Thanks, Lorraine.